Hi, this is Lenon Thompson here.
Yes, hi.
Hi, yes, I'm the business development manager here for UNLV Athletics. The reason for my call, I was looking for the person who would plan group outings for your company.
Yes, let me transfer you over to our HR person who also sits on our employee activity committee. Give me just a
Awesome,
moment here.
appreciate it. Quick question for you before you transfer it.
Oh,
A
yes.
specific name that I'm looking to talk to?
Yes, I'll transfer you over to Barry.
Barry, appreciate it.
Okay. All right. This is Barry.
Hey, Barry, it's Lenon Thompson here with UNLV Athletics.
Yes, hi. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was giving you a call. I'm a business development manager over here at UNLV, and I work with some other companies in the Las Vegas area in regards to using our group tickets, as a business tool. Several different reasons why they might come out, but might be, show employees an appreciation or even help out with client retention. I heard you the person I will speak to about that. Is that correct?
Yes, I mean, I typically handle things in line with like our employee appreciation side of things. That's more of my wheelhouse. Client retention would probably fall under more of our sales and marketing.
Sales and marketing. Okay. Awesome. So you do work with the employees. Have you guys ever attended a UNLV game before?
I've been to a game personally. I don't know that from a company standpoint we've done anything before.
Okay. What have you guys done as a company before in the past in regards to group outings?
Uh, well, I know that over the summer we offered an opportunity to go over to Wet and Wild. We checked out the new ballpark for the baseball. We like to offer events or opportunities pretty regularly. Those are the two that really come to mind from like a spring and summer opportunity.
Okay, I actually live not too far from Wet and Wild, so that's pretty cool. So about this baseball game you guys attended, I know you say you invite out the employees. How does that process kind of work? Are you, and they just get to raise their hand, or how do you guys bring everybody out to the game?
Yeah, so typically, from like an employee activity committee standpoint, we try to find events that we think would appeal to our employees and their families, and kind of share in our goal of uh, building community and supporting our community. And so, for us, being able to make these events available to them is important. The activities committee is still pretty new to our company, and so we don't really have much of a budget to subsidize these kinds of events. But we do like to make these offers happen. So with the aviators, they gave us a page where everyone could go to where they could pay separately but still go together. And that worked out pretty well for us. It was very user friendly. There wasn't a lot of work on our end, but it still resulted in, I think, a lot of happy folks that took advantage of it.
Okay. So I guess how many employees do you guys have, and how many eventually end up participating in this game?
Yes, I mean, our main office in the Spring Valley area has around 200 employees. We also have that satellite office in Henderson that has around 50 employees. So I want to say for the baseball game, because we have a lot of families that live in that Summerlin area, I think we ended up having around 50 people go to the baseball game.
Okay, pretty decent amount. And you guys offer this to their family as well, or is this only employees that could come out?
We treated it as an employee an employee benefit, but we wanted it to be family oriented. We wanted to encourage people to bring their kids and their significant others, and kind of treat it as the more the merrier mentality.
Gotcha. I know we do our football games, and we have a lot of people come before. And some other companies we work with, they take care of part of it, kind of like when we do the tailgating, you do a ticket, or we'll take care of all of this, and for your families, we'll give you a little special offer. What part did you guys do for the employees besides the organizing, or was it kind of like, hey, we just set it up and you pay?
Yeah, we were, like I mentioned, we didn't have much of a budget tied to this outing or our outings at the moment, but we would love to be able to. We just aren't there at the moment. So really for us as a committee, it's a pretty small committee of about 5 to 7 of us at the main office, but we try to look for opportunities that we can then convey to all employees. So stuff that can fit in everyone's budget or everyone's calendar. And so for us at the moment, we're mostly we try to communicate it as best we can, but there really isn't much money tied to it. So at least on our end, so we're able to, try and find these offers and discounts, but at the moment there isn't anything beyond just presenting that information to our employees that we do.
Gotcha. How'd you guys go about communicating that information?
Well, for the baseball game, it was a link we were able to send out. So we try for certain events, we try to make it a standalone email or standalone event so that people are more inclined to look at it and click on it. So email was important. We have some other like internal pages, and everybody who's responsible for overseeing people, we encouraged them and reminded them in meetings during the week to share this information repeatedly with their staff. And so, with all those different ways, I think it worked out well. We took some pictures at the game, which we then used to put on our social media pages to, again, show families and encourage people that, yeah, we are in the community. We may not be the biggest company in Vegas, but we do care and want to support our team. So, same goes for our Wet and Wild experience, very much communicate out, find ways to get the information out a few times before the day of, and then, encourage people to take pictures and share those with us on social media.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you guys really, care about your employees, want to make sure that they're happy. I guess what would be, your main goal out of your group outings?
Yeah, I think it really is, to show that, we are community oriented in what we're doing, and in so doing, we're supporting the community. I think those are really the main points that, Vegas as a whole has so many different things to do, but there's so many different things out there. Like Wet and Wild's been in this community for a long time. The ballpark is brand new, but the minor league baseball's been here a long time. And so I think just finding things that can be appealing to local families, and understanding that that's a value of ours. We value finding opportunities like this, where there can be offers involved or something that's a little different or special. If we can provide those things to our people, it's definitely something that, from a morale standpoint, we want to see that continue to permeate and find ways to create more opportunities like that. And I think my goal in the role on the committee would be to, increase a budget to where we could have a baseline of whether it's one signature event a year or opportunities, like you said, where we can cover parts of the cost or create a little bit more tied to the experience so that we can, just be more further invested in it from that standpoint.
Well, good thing UNLV has been here for a while and staple of the community, so we definitely would love to have something with you guys. And I know you say you guys do the spring and the fall event kind of at the moment. How long does that that process take for getting that picking a game for that the baseball game?
Yeah, the committee typically meets once a month, and we try to hammer out things in 30, 60, 90-day chunks in terms of what we know is coming up in the community and what we'd like to be involved in. Certain things can happen faster than other things. Other things could take longer. We've explored the Golden Knights, but just with the timing and the pricing, it didn't really work for us. But UNLV sports sounds like something that could work, just in terms of people in our company having ties to UNLV and things of that nature. So, I think we're pretty flexible in that way. I think the more time that we have, the more likely we are to be able to put a plan together for an experience or a plan together for communicating. But some things can happen pretty quickly. Some things don't need to drag on if we know and we're excited about it in our monthly meeting.
Makes sense. And so you have the committee. It doesn't take as long. And I'm just curious a little bit more. I know you mentioned earlier you've come out to a game yourself personally. How was that experience for you?
I enjoyed it. Went with my family, and it was something to do, very affordable, and I thought it was a fun atmosphere, and I don't really know why I haven't been back. I mean, it's something I would like to do again. I guess it just hasn't been top of mind for me, but now that you say it, I think it could be a fit to check out a game this year, and if I could check out a game in conjunction with an employee day, great.
Yeah, it's like knocking out two birds with one stone.
Right.
All right, awesome. Well, kind of after hearing about what you said, it seems like something that you guys kind of align with us, want to be a part of the community, having a good time, still be affordable. And I think we have, that perfect product for you. I know it's not a decision that you just make by yourself, but knowing that you do have a committee, I would love to, stop by your office in the next week or two, maybe present some of the different options we have, and see if it'd be a good fit for you all. At the moment, we're in our basketball season. Football season we just wrapped that up. We'll be playing in the new Allegiant Stadium next year where the Raiders are playing. But we still have plenty of basketball left. We just started that last month. So yeah, we'd love to stop by and see if that's something we can get happening this season. Kind of go over the different options and see if it'd be a fit. If not, then maybe we can start looking toward football for next year if more time is needed. But yeah, how does that sound? You stopping by, chatting to the committee for a little bit and giving you guys some information.
I think that sounds pretty good. Our next committee meeting is in 2 Thursdays at 4:00. Would you be able to maybe lead off our meeting and talk to the committee for 5 to 10 minutes about the different options that you have?
Yeah, no, that sounds great. I do that all the time. Can definitely stop by, present some information, and then we can set a timetable and see if that's something we can get done for this year. What is the best email for you so I can send over a calendar invite for the meeting?
Yes, so it'll be Barry K at gtechnologies.com.
Cool beans. I will shoot this email over to you, and then I'll follow up with you probably a week or a few days before the meeting just to make sure nothing's changed. But definitely looking forward to coming to meet you all, and hopefully we can find a good day for you all to come out and enjoy some Rebel athletics.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for the call.
Thanks a lot, Barry. Have a good one.